Hi, my name is Elena Glusica, and today we will be learning about Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences. Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences is based in cognitive research, which demonstrates that students learn, understand, and process information in different ways. It is important to note that his theory differentiates intelligence into specific modalities, rather than seeing intelligence as a single general ability. His theory puts the idea of what we consider smart in a different light. A common misconception about multiple intelligences is that it means the same thing as learning styles. Rather, multiple intelligence represents different intellectual abilities. The question is not how smart you are, rather, his theory considers how you are smart. Gardner questioned Piaget's assertion that intelligence can be determined through a single assessment like IQ test. Rather, he believed children could be at different stages of development at different times in their life. For educators and parents working with learners who struggle in traditional classrooms, Gardner's theory provides insight into why this may occur. In the past, learners' intelligence was more than likely questioned when he or she found it challenging to grasp concepts. Gardner's theory pushed the education establishment to recognize that each student has countless potential. Multiple intelligences are the springboard for differentiated learning experiences in the classroom. Through modification of content, process, and product, teachers and educators can reach struggling learners who otherwise fail to thrive in a traditional classroom setting using conventional teaching methods. Gardner ultimately identified 8 intelligences as demonstrated in this graphic. Let's consider the characteristics of each intelligence in terms of how the learner learns and what they are best at. Visual spatial learners are picture smart. They think in terms of physical space and think in images and pictures. They learn best through drawings, designs, and imagery. They like mazes, jigsaw puzzles, and films. They are best at visualizing, dreaming, using the mind's eye, and working with color pictures. Musical learners are music smart. They show sensitivity to rhythm, melody, and sound. They may study with music in the background, play an instrument, notice nonverbal sounds in the environment, or learn more easily if sung to. They learn best through rhythm, melody, and music. Let's listen to an example.
Okay, so the best way to explain this problem is by using flow rider and T-paper.
Crap, no, don't do this to me.
I got it.
I got it, Chris, it's cool. No, I want it.
My cheat sheet as well. Central angle's 45 degrees, gotta find the perimeter of this octagon that is rectangular. Next thing you know, I use the soul of soul control. Then I do the math, find the side length only half. Try to even that by 8 so I can get the rest. Next thing you know, I use the cosine to find the apartment, plug it in, get 407, yo.
Bodily kinesthetic learners are body smart. They like movement and communicate well through body language and physical activities. They excel at hands-on learning, and they process knowledge through bodily sensations such as moving, touching, manipulation, role play, and creative movement. They learn best through touching, moving, interacting with space, and they process knowledge through bodily sensations. Interpersonal learners enjoy interacting with others. They learn best through group activities. They are sensitive to facial expressions, voice, and gestures, and have the ability to respond effectively to those cues. They understand and care about people, and they like to socialize. They learn best through sharing, comparing, relating, cooperating, and interviewing. Verbal linguistic learners are word smart. They use words effectively and have highly developed auditory skills. They enjoy reading, playing word games, and writing. They have good memory for verse, lyrics, and trivia. And they learn best through saying, hearing, and seeing words. Logical mathematical learners are logic smart. They think conceptually, abstractly, and are able to see and explore patterns in relationships. They enjoy reasoning, calculating, playing logic games, solving puzzles. They learn best through categorizing and classifying, and they like working with abstract patterns and relationships. Naturalist learners are nature smart. They understand the natural world around them, including plants and animals, and they understand scientific studies. They're able to recognize and classify individuals, species, and ecological relationships, and they interact effectively with living creatures. They also see patterns in life and natural forces. They learn best by connecting with nature, working with plants and animals, and observing nature. Intrapersonal learners are self-smart. They are in tune with their personal inner feelings, moods, and motivations. They have an accurate picture of their personal strengths and limitations and have a capacity for self-discipline. They learn best through independent study and introspection, working alone in individualized projects, self-paced instruction, and they like having their own space. In summary, educators should consider that testing in one way, such as an essay, will naturally play to the strength of some learners, such as linguistics, and to the weaknesses of others, such as spatial learners. According to Gardner, a better approach to assessment is to allow students to explain the material in their own ways using the different intelligences. Other assessment methods include student portfolios, independent projects, student journals, and assigning creative tasks, just to name a few. In an effort to help students develop a sense of accomplishment and self-confidence, Gardner provides a theoretical foundation for recognizing their different abilities and talents. Not all students are verbally or mathematically inclined. Rather, children may have an expertise in other areas, such as music, spatial relations, or interpersonal knowledge. Approaching and assessing learning with this in mind allows a wider range of students to demonstrate mastery of content and successfully participate in classroom activities through differentiated instruction. Robert Frost said, "I am not a teacher, but an awakener." Consider how you can differentiate your instruction based on multiple intelligences. And how will you generate a plan to awake the potential of your students in the future? Thank you for listening.